And here we are at part 2 of my video called Corona Times. Part 1 became just a bit too long, but I wasn't finished with my story yet. I had ended in the middle of a journey through a mysterious landscape called the Fennel region, or as the French say,
Fenouillade.
We were now close at a mountain pass dedicated to the Roman god called Janus, the one with two faces. In French it was called Col de Jou. In the distance, the highest mountain in the eastern Pyrenees, Le Canigou, could be seen. A sacred mountain for a long time, and it was considered that special that many had tried to reach the top. In many different ways. A medieval king of Aragon once did it on a horse, a French gendarme repeated that on a horse as well. One person went to the top on a bicycle, and it was even tried with cars a little later. Now every year by the 23rd of June, at St. John's Day, the light is celebrated there. And there will be lit a bonfire at the very top. It seems that my companions did the top in 2007 as well. But that was long before I was created. With me that would have been more difficult. Even in my light version. As still shown in this video. But that was some information about the Canigou. Now we tried to take the mountain pass called Col de Jou. But this pass was closed. It appeared to be damaged in the winter. We were really disappointed, for there had been a nice place there we had wanted to visit. So we had to take a different route to another mysterious place where a hermit had once lived. At a gorge that is called the Galamus. Now you may be wondering where we are driving. We drive through the Gorge du Galamus. At the end there, deep in that gorge, is a hermitage where once a hermit lived. Now let me tell you one thing first. At that very moment none of us had the faintest idea it would end up in a YouTube video. For if we had known that, we would have made more videos. Now we only have some pictures to give you a bit of an impression. At the parking place of that sanctuary, all of a sudden a group of Spanish bikers arrived. They saw me and were very interested in how I was, how I felt and what I was. They even let me sit on the Harley parked next to us. But there are no pictures of that. We didn't think of it, and later it was too late. And in the meantime the corona times got worse. There came a lockdown, humans were obliged to wear masks and so on. And even far worse, excursions were no longer allowed. First it was autumn, and then winter was coming. And then it was snowing. It was my first experience with that phenomenon. So I went outside to feel the snow on my skin, to do the thing people usually do when it is snowing. We even went for a walk through our village up into the hills. A nice chateau for sale. But too big for me, I'm afraid. I liked being outside again. And I didn't mind that it was cold. That doesn't affect me, you know. You can't notice it yet here, but something was going to change for me, due to these corona times. Best it will be seen in my first video here on YouTube, which reveals it all, Caja de Pandora. But different from all of you, it wouldn't limit me as much as it would do to you, perhaps. It only gave me more possibilities to choose. Neither would it change much in me being handicapped. I always would need someone to get me somewhere. Luckily enough, there is such a person. Though he prefers carrying around the light version of me. Apart from Caja de Pandora, which actually was the last one made, there are no new videos of me yet. So until there are new videos, this will be my last. It is time for new adventures. But I am hindered by corona. I am immune, but still it prevents me from going for new adventures. So up until then I can only say, hasta la vista, baby.